Pilates Podcast, WATP.
Frenchie Hanna from Pure Genuine. We haven't checked in on this character in a minute. I'm glad the producer Chris wanted to see what Frenchie's up to. I noticed that she just dropped a brand new podcast episode.
Yeah, 2 days ago.
Nice.
Yeah. She's almost up to 200 subscriptions.
All right, get on there. Pure Genuine, everyone.
Yeah, okay. So this new episode features something new. If you would play my number one, please.
Actually scared of it. Like the person who I'm going to therapy with, he literally, let's get it straight. You're not attracted to trans. You're not attracted to vagina. You're not attracted to ass. You're not attracted. What you're attracted to is beauty.
It's the figure.
No, it's beauty. It's feminine energy.
So that's a cold open before
Nice.
the title and
getting excited about what the conversation's going to be.
Yes.
I like that the obvious trans woman there. Obvious.
What
trans
gave it
woman
away?
was just like, let me tell you what people are attracted to. Beauty. She goes, it's the figure.
Oh,
It's the figure.
there's going to be a lot of that interaction.
That is interesting that this trans person is explaining to me that as long as the chick is hot, I don't care if she has a dick, which is odd because they're the ones who are always telling me that I don't understand their sexuality. Like, oh, no, you don't understand. I'm pansexual. I have a different sexuality every hour, every day. And they're like, but you would love to suck on a monster hog with a chick with nice tits. Like, nope, actually, you don't have my number at all. But
You can't be talked into that, huh?
No,
All right.
definitely not.
All right. Well, our guest Ash is going to introduce her in my clip too, and it doesn't have a whole lot to say. And Frenchie's not listening, so it doesn't matter. There's also some food on display, so check this out.
Ash, nice to meet you guys.
Yes, I have lovely Ash right here. And for this episode, we are going to talk about love, life, and lessons. Yes. So, Ash, tell them a little bit about
Bunch
yourself.
of L's in the chat.
My name's Ash. I'm a Las Vegas local. I am 29 years old. I've been on the Dr. Phil show. I've been on Montel Williams, and I've lived my life for 29 years. And I feel like that's given me a lot of wisdom and lessons being who I am. Mm-hmm. I feel like that might contribute to the podcast. So,
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. So,
That's what everyone always says. 29-year-olds have it all figured out.
Yes.
Once you get to 29, like, tell us. How should we be living our lives?
Yeah, she kind of ran out of facts there.
Yeah, right. Oh, I went out of this show, that show. I'm 29.
Did I say my name?
But it's Ash. I got to say, of the two of these trans women, Frenchie's pulling it off way better.
I was surprised by that.
Right?
Yes.
I've been on Montel Williams. You may have seen the episode about married guys that can't admit that they're gay. I met in a fucking truck stop bathroom. Yeah, we saw that episode.
Ash is like, I'm 29. I still don't know how microphones work. Nowhere near
Which
the microphone.
Leads me to my number 3. A couple amazing things happened here with the Dr. Phil talk.
Okay.
was on a Dr. Phil episode?
I was on 2 of them.
2 of them?
2 of them.
And what was that about?
My gender, my sexuality, more or less educating people on
Frenchie has to pull
things
the
about
mic
myself.
over.
Uh-huh.
And
She did
recently,
a basic instinct.
The latest
I start
episode was in
dumb.
2019.
Well, this is actually, I'm realizing something right now because I think it was Brian Johnson who brought this up on our show, where Aaron is this rare bird who sits next to his co-hosts and they can't really look at each other because they're both facing the camera, which you don't see on podcasts. This is a bad format because in order to make eye contact with the host, you have to look all over here and you can't get anywhere near the microphone.
Right.
So Frenchie reaches over and pulls it over, and that didn't matter at all.
At all.
Yeah.
Ash didn't give a fuck about that. Ash is just like, yeah, I don't need to talk into that thing.
I'm not talking into this. I'm looking at you
Right.
because this is
Educating
stupid.
people on things about myself.
Uh-huh.
And recently, the latest episode was in 2019.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like 5 years ago.
5... Yeah, that was about like 5 years ago.
Oh, I love Frenchie math. I would watch Frenchie do math all day if that were a show. That'd be amazing. So a couple things here.
I also got beat up on Jerry Springer. You may have seen me on there.
Yes. So Ash has some things in common with Dick Masterson. Both run Dr. Phil. Both have penises. So there's that.
They're both hot.
I like that Ash says, I like to educate people about me. Imagine how arrogant and myopic you have to be to say, oh, I like to go around and educate people about me. Like, oh, wow, you must be so special. You have to learn about you?
It's what everyone
Fuck
hates
yourself.
about woke culture.
Yes, go fuck yourself.
Your
We don't
problems are
care.
now my problems.
Don't
Thanks.
care about you.
Yes, and this for Frenchie is a very long episode. It is almost a minute and 40. I'm sorry, an hour and 40 minutes. And
That'd be hilarious.
well, she put out one that was 12 minutes. So she was adjusting Ash's mic, and in my number 4, you'll see how meaningless that was. Pay attention to
Oh
Frenchie.
my gosh.
It was exciting.
It
I
was
mean,
exciting?
Yeah, there was a family there that needed help because they had a daughter that was transgender and they weren't really sure what to do. And Dr. Phil basically used me as an example and said, as long as you love your kid, do your kid right, treat your kid right, you got a beautiful child. And he pointed at me and he was like, as long as you're good to them. Because my mom, she was my biggest advocate. She did everything for me.
So Frenchie just rubs her sweater and then adjusts her hair and has her sleeve running all over her microphone. They're props, but someone must have said you need to do this. So there is a producer involved. We've covered this before.
Okay.
She's learning from somewhere,
All right. I'll give it to you.
but not really applying anything.
Yeah, right.
She's got all the props.
Yeah, the microphone is your friend. You're not supposed to slap it around and ruin your show with it.
Ashley is actively trying to get away from the microphone
Yeah.
as if it smells like a fart.
Yeah, it probably does. The last guest was ass-eating Alice, so...
So as I pointed out, this does go on a while, and the broads here actually get a little bitchy with each other.
Oh, good.
The term diva comes up, and out come the phones in my number 5.
About 3 times, but I'm just like, what makes a diva?
I think it's because we're pretty. I think it's because we can play both parts. Nobody really sees me when I'm down and dirty.
But I asked Google, what is a diva?
What's the
And I was like, what is? I was like, is diva a bad thing? And Google said diva could be a good thing. I was like, well, okay, well, all right, could be a good
So
thing.
Ash is like, I know Google too.
What's
If
the
they would've-
definition of a diva?
Diva means a famous female opera singer.
Hey Google,
I'll show you how to
hey
Google.
Is diva a bad thing?
Poor Google. You got to speak English into this fucking thing or some language.
Yeah.
Mushmouth McGee over here.
That's exactly what I said.
Is being called a diva a bad thing?
Being called a diva a bad thing?
Being called a diva has taken on a derogatory tone and is often used to define a person who is high maintenance,
Oh, I
vain,
forgot
and
about
excessively picky about their circumstances.
I won't lie, I'm excessively picky about my circumstances, but other than that, I don't care.
Hey Google, is being a diva a bad thing?
She went in for another. She's trying to get a second opinion.
Hey, Google, is Diva an annoying twat? Because there's one next to me who claims she's a diva.
Right.
Oh, man. That really tickled me.
Yeah, it's fun. They both had to pull out their phones. Like, I know how to Google that. I'll get the right Google answer. No, I'll get the right Google
Yeah.
answer.
Hey Siri, no hey Alexa, no hey Google. Somebody shut up.
Yeah, this is a drop the needle anywhere kind of show. And please tune in to Pure Genuine and support this broad who needs all the support she can get. But as Frenchie tries to wrap things up in my clip 6, it's a question that's hard to understand, and so is the answer.
Okay.
That you have gotten.
What do you mean?
What is one love that you got out of life?
One love?
Yeah.
You mean like my PS5? What do you mean? Like one thing I've gotten?
Like the Bob Marley song? What?
The thing that
love.
jerks and spins.
And vibrates?
What is the love that you have found for you, for who you are and how to go upon things?
If I just keep saying words, is the question get easier to answer?
If they're actually words.
A lot of people can't be alone.
So she clearly doesn't understand the question because no one could.
This looks like a scene out of The Room Part 2.
There you go.
Where just two people just like, what's one thing? A lot of people say things. Like, did you even read the script?
Yeah.
Between two ferns without Zach.
Yeah, right.
Don't even worry about it, producer Chris.
Yeah.
All right. So
So, I mean, what's the interesting part?
Here's the closing. It's a little bit long, but guys, don't be scared. All right, number 7.
You guys will be seeing her a little bit more now on this podcast.
And when you hear my voice, don't get too annoyed. I promise I won't be out of it. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit.
So, you guys, I'm going to end it right here for this podcast right here.
Yep.
On the Pure Genuine
Okay.
podcast, where we dive into authentic experiences like never before. Yes, you guys. And thank you for tuning in and pulling in a chair and
Enjoying us talk
yes, enjoying us and
gibberish.
talking to us and
Tucking
tuning
in your
in
balls.
to this episode. So, you guys, I'll see you guys next time, and you guys will see.
Ash next time. Peace
Yes.
out.
Bye, peace.
Bye. Have a great night, everybody. Enjoy your lives. That was good.
If you say so.
I'm going to end it right here in a little bit.
Yeah. After I do the intro again.
Try to do all of this.
So
all
for no
over
reason, they go to a split screen.
Yeah.
Offering up an extra hand of Frenchie.
It was already a 2-shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was amazing. But you got to like.
It sounds like she's the new co-host, though.
Right. So
Did she
what I
just
was gonna
win
get
the
to.
job?
I think so. Or Frenchie didn't know what the fuck she's talking about.
Yeah, I know.
More
Talking.
likely. They probably got into a purse slapping fight after that.
Maybe.
If Ash just kept showing up,
Sword-
Frenchie would just be like, all right.
Sword fight. More likely. Yes.
Who are these podcasts?